Time now for a look latest in local sports. In sports, high school basketball set for tomorrow night at the Benny Ratliff Arena as the Jackets will host the Mustangs of South Effingham in the second game of the region. Varsity girls game set for 6. The varsity boys game set for 7:30. We encourage you to come on out and support the varsity basketball teams. Varsity girls are 1-0 in region play with their Tuesday win over New Hampstead. Lady Jackets won 42-30. Alex Thomas had 21. Taryn Ward had 14. Jackets roll in their first region game of the season. Game 2 tomorrow night against South Effingham. Varsity boys looking for their first region win of the season as they lost Tuesday at New Hampstead 58-43. Anthony Grant had 10 for Wayne County in the loss. Again, come on out tomorrow night. Support the high school basketball teams. Girls game at 6. The varsity boys game at 7:30. 4 more NFL playoff games set for the weekend. A reminder that Big Dog Country has all 4 games right here. Be sure to tune in, listen to the action. It begins underway on Saturday afternoon at 4:30 with the Atlanta Falcons in Game 1. They're at Philadelphia taking on the number 1 seed Philadelphia Eagles. Falcons beat the Rams in the wild card round as the Eagles got a bye. It's going to be cold and windy conditions in Philadelphia. The winner moves on to the NFC title game a week from Sunday. The big storyline in this game is the fact that the Eagles are the number 1 seed, but the Falcons are the odds makers favorites in Vegas. Again, Nick Foles is a backup quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles and has not looked good in the last 2 regular season games, so most believe the Falcons can get in to Philadelphia and get out there with a victory. Again, the game time, 4:30 Saturday afternoon at Philadelphia. Saturday night's the AFC game, Tennessee Titans at New England. Patriots listed as a 2-touchdown favorite in that contest. Then on Sunday at 1, Jacksonville at Pittsburgh, rematch of a game in which Jacksonville went to Pittsburgh earlier this year and whipped up on the Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger had 5 turnovers on that day, 2 returned for touchdowns. Temperature Sunday in Pittsburgh, the high is expected to be 17. Wind and rain also expected. Game time set for 1 p.m. Again, we'll have that game for you here on Big Dog Country, FM 105.5. Then the Sunday afternoon game at 4:30, the final game of the weekend is New Orleans Saints at Minnesota. The Vikings are just 2 wins away from playing in the Super Bowl at home, as the Super Bowl this year is at Minneapolis, Minnesota on February 4th. Again, enjoy the games. We'll have the picks tomorrow on sports. 3-1 in Week 1. Missed the Kansas City, Tennessee game. Chiefs blew a 21-3 halftime lead, lost 22-21. 5th straight home playoff loss for Kansas City. Alex Smith apparently out in Kansas City during the offseason. Reports are that he's headed to Buffalo, who's ready to unload Tyrod Taylor as their quarterback. In the offseason will be fun to follow as many players will be on the move. Still question is whether or not Blake Bortles is going to be back in Jacksonville. Again, he's taken a lot of criticism this year. Again, last week he ran for more yards than he threw in the win over Buffalo. At a press conference on Wednesday, Bortles was asked about all his detractors and all the criticism he's received this season, and Bortles' response was that people hate on LeBron James all the time. It's just part of the business. Bortles comparing himself to LeBron James, who's won multiple championships and multiple MVPs. The media got a kick out of that. Again, big pressure on Bortles on Sunday. Doug Marone's message to him all week is just run the ball. Don't throw it. Don't turn it over. And they should be fine. Again, we'll have the picks for you tomorrow here on Local Sports.